How to recognize a bitch ass nigga hater. And this is why I end up hanging out at spots that be playing music like this. Cause I don't like to be around niggas, bro. Especially not niggas I know. Black people are the most hating motherfuckers I've ever known in my life. And I didn't know this until about 20 years ago. Really about 15 years ago. I didn't figure this shit out until I was about 30 something. Black people, and notice I said black people this time. I ain't even say niggas. We know niggas are haters. But most black people are niggas. Even the ones that got education, the ones that got niggas. I mean, the ones that got education and got money, and them they really be some of the worst ones. Cause the poor niggas already know they poor. And about gave up on life. Don't really give a fuck. They hating more so like, man, I just want to just kill this motherfucking nigga. But them niggas that got money and education, they're some of the worst niggas you could ever meet. Cause you would think they wouldn't be like that. But I think it's social media. I think it's social media that made everybody like that. Now, let me get to my point of the video. How to recognize a hater. And I've experienced this my whole life. Now, growing up when you're younger, what I'm about to say, it really be like big laughs and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Be big laughs. But when I say big laughs, I'm talking about like people that laugh at you like extremely, like give you a real hard laugh. That's how it was back in the day. But back then, everybody was on the same playing field. Everybody was cracking jokes. Everybody was cutting jokes and shit. We were all young, living with our moms in college. Everybody on the same playing field. But after a while, everybody become adults, right? But that same jealousy, that same hate is still there. So I'm gonna tell you how you recognize a hater. A motherfucker that really, I'm gonna tell you the first sign to get away from niggas, and you don't really know, like, so you got niggas you grew up with, you know they probably some haters, the ones that are haters. Then you got niggas that you know, they kind of on your level, or they might be above you in life. They might have way more than you. They hang out at the dope spots. They don't dress like thugs and shit. They kind of on the same type of time you on. I'm gonna tell you how when you get around them niggas, how you know they some haters. When you get around them niggas, and them niggas look at you with them fake smiles and them chuckles. Remember I started talking about them big laughs? Niggas look at you and chuckle, or a nigga look at you and smirk. Not really smirk, but I'm gonna say chuckle on this video. A smirk is something that'll instantly let you know a motherfucker a hater. I experienced it at work. I've experienced it my whole life. But when you get around a motherfucker, any little thing that you do, anything that you say, and they chuckle, they a hater. It could be any little thing. Sometimes it's not even a chuckle. I think I was somewhere recently, don't want to say exactly where. See, I could say this without identifying myself. I was somewhere recently, and I had like some food in my hand. And the person asked me, yo, what is that? Is that some, I ain't even say what food it was. Like, yo, is that some? Now you can look through what the fuck I was eating out of. That's how discreet I'm being. You can look through what the fuck I was looking at. You can look through what I was eating out of and see that it definitely wasn't what the fuck he had just said. Asked me what the fuck it was. What are you talking about, man? First of all, if you really want to know what this is, this some good shit that come out the rich white man store where the rich white people shop at in the neighborhood where I live at. The rich white folks neighborhood where you don't live at. You know what I'm saying? That's first of all, okay? Let's get that shit straight. All right? Then, and it don't even gotta be like it don't even gotta be motherfuckers your same age, man. It could be motherfuckers way younger than you. I had to ask some motherfucker recently, like, man, I already told you, man, back in the day, man, we used to do this, we used to do that, man. There's nothing you can laugh about. Like, what are you laughing about? You're losing to me right now. The fuck are you laughing about? So then, I just left another spot. Every time this one person see me, he laughs and chuckles. And I think to myself, I know I got way more than you. I know I'm better looking than you, no homo. What are you chuckling about? What's so funny? But I don't ever say nothing. I just get up. Now I've learned to get up from around them motherfuckers, man. And then they ask you, yo, where you going, man? Where you going? And a motherfucker say, Sleeping John, you tripping. Or Sleeping Giant, not you tripping, I'm Sleeping Giant, you too sensitive. Nah, fuck all that. Cause when you get around a motherfucker that fuck with you, bruh, a motherfucker that's not a hater, he gonna dap you up, look in your eyes, it's gonna be a solid connection. Pause or no homo, however you want to say it. It's gonna be a solid connection. You're not gonna feel any type of negative energy, bro. That's how we'll say it without sounding ghetto or without sounding street. You're not, once you link up, you go somewhere, you bump into some motherfuckers you know, but you don't really know them. Like I said, everybody on the same playing field, everybody trying to be out here and, be successful. And you get there and you dap them niggas up and then they're like, yo, what's good, man? How you been, man? Goddamn, I ain't seen you in a long time. And there's no smirk, fuck niggas shit on their face, no laughing, no smile, no fake smile and all that shit. That's somebody that's solid. You get around them motherfuckers and they start dapping you up and they start laughing and joking, and all that shit. That's some motherfuckers that don't really fuck with you like that and they probably jealous of you or they want to get on your ass. And most of the time, if a motherfucker want to get on your ass, they want to get on your ass because they jealous of you. I experience almost every day. But you know what's so funny? When I'm at work, I don't get that from the white boys. Even the white boys that I know, they starting to realize. Now every now and again, some of them will be on that sly shit. But them crackers, man, you expect that shit from them crackers. I don't really expect, I know I shouldn't have to expect that from my own people. My own people should automatically want me to be successful. They don't want you to be successful. And if they do want you to be successful, they don't want you to make more money than them. And they be haters too. And they be the same thing with them. I take that shit back. Fuck that shit. They some haters too. But we expect that shit from them. So it's like, some white folks, man. You expect all type of disrespect from them. You already know they born to be racist. But what I'm saying is, I've experienced it several times. I remember I was at an event around some people I've known my whole life, and I had, been gone a long time. And I said something one time, and the language and the lingo I had said, honestly, I had said it because, the reason I knew that lingo and the reason why they had no clue what that lingo was, because they've never been nowhere. They've never really lived outside of their hometown. So they don't know lingo that comes from out of Alabama. I ain't gonna say everybody, but certain motherfuckers that never really left, they don't know lingo that comes from other places. If I've got homeboys that's lived in fucking, let's just say a state, Idaho, and it's some slang that they use in Idaho that nobody even uses on the fucking East Coast, and I say that shit to them, and somebody, another hater, he gonna go crazy. What the fuck is that? Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck are you talking about? And then the other nigga chuckles. He laughing and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even that. It's like one of them real shicey, just one of them chuckles where this motherfucker a hater. But you have to be educated in this shit, man, to know this shit. If not, you'll just ignore it your whole life and you'll be sitting around a whole bunch of haters your whole life and not even know it. But the way you kill them haters, bro, especially as you get older, bro, and you already know there's some haters, just don't go around them, bro. And I've been saying it for 40 years, 20 years. Just don't go around them, bro. Don't go around them. Don't tell them nothing about your success. Don't tell them motherfuckers nothing, bro. Nothing. And at my age, especially with the drinking, I get drunk. I have a tendency to try to go around these people when I'm happy and I'm doing well. Don't tell them motherfuckers shit, man. Make them motherfuckers think you broke and fucked up and struggling and miserable all the way until you got your whole bag together. But in my case, that'll take so long. By the time you get there, and you'll be so much more mature than you already are now, because as you get older, you're supposed to mature over and over again. You just when they finally see you, like, damn, he made it. But they ain't one thing the motherfuckers, and guess what they'll still be doing though when they see you? They'll still be chuckling. They'll still be hitting you with them fuck nigga smiles. You wanna know why? Cause deep down inside they wanna kill you.